After?
Mm-hmm.
9:30. My brother is going to come too. Okay. You have 25 years old?
28.
24.
28.
28?
28.
Wow. Really? But you say in the email that you sent in September that you was 24, or Adam?
Adam was
25.
24. Well,
24.
he turned 25.
Ah, okay, and you're 28.
I was 27 when I came.
What is like, what kind of, like you are like, you look younger than 28.
I feel younger than 28.
I never thought you was 28, never. Okay, and you are James Gardner, no? How you say Gardner? Gardner.
Gardner.
Okay. I want to ask you, why did you came here to San Sebastian? Why you say, I want to go to San Sebastian to play hockey?
I came here to see the world and to play hockey.
And why San Sebastian and not Madrid, for example? That is more...
San Sebastian was the team that called me.
Oh.
I was working
right.
in a law firm in Philadelphia, and then they called me and asked me if I wanted to come play hockey. Like somebody not associated with the team asked me if I'd be interested, and I said yeah. And then we started talking, and then I just came.
But you just not play hockey, you studied too, yeah?
Where?
You study in the university.
Yeah, I played in the university, but when I graduated, I stopped playing. I didn't play for 18 months before I came here.
Wow. And it was difficult to start the game here?
No. No, because it just took, it was rough for the first week. Just my lungs like burning every day, trying to get back in shape. Like I was 115 kilos when I got here.
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah, and then now I'm at 100.
Wow, then you lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, because I'm doing stuff
all day.
already, so.
And when you came here, what did you like the most of cheerleading? About cheerleading?
Like of the hockey team itself? John Michelle.
Really?
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah?
He makes me laugh every day. Like, I don't speak Spanish, and he doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
And so when we try to talk to one another, we have like the same conversation pretty much every day. And it's just like, it's funny. He makes me laugh, and the way that...
What language you use with him?
It's a mix of Spanish and English and French. Like, because I took French in school when I was in Canada, and then I took Spanish when I was here. We just kind of learned it. So like when our conversation will basically start off as like, "Hola, Jimmy." It's funny that he calls me Jimmy. Jimmy. And so I start laughing as soon as he does that. But then he'll be like, "Hola, Jimmy," and I'll be like, "Hola, coach." and then we start talking like, and then usually he has something funny to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real funny.
And the last thing like you don't like from cheerleading? Be honest.
The least, or the thing I don't like the least, how I probably only play one game a week. Like I'm used to playing 4 games a week.
4 games.
And in college, you don't play you only play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you're busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
And you'll play a road game on Thursday and Friday, maybe in like New Jersey, and then Saturday, Sunday will be in New York.
Yeah.
So you're always.
Who pay all of that traveling?
The team.
The team.
It's much different. I guess the thing I like the least is probably like it's just how different the two styles of play are. Like the game there is so much faster, and there's so much more physical, and you play 3 or 4 games a week and you practice every day, and then like it's not a hard thing to get sticks or skates or where you just like there's stores everywhere, but the team you just go up to like the trainer and you're like, hey, I need 2 sticks, and he's like, all right, and then he just goes and gets them, brings them back, and like and then but here you're like, Kike, I need 2 sticks, and he's like, what do you need 2 sticks for? But I have to get Pablo to translate it, and then he's like, and then you'll be like, because that one's broken, and he'll be like, no, you can have 1, and then it'll be here in 3 weeks, and you're like, no, I need 1 now.
No.
And he's like, okay, I'll call Anglet and see, and then it's like a week later, you might get a stick, or you never know.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and I feel bad because of how expensive it is.
Is the same expensive there?
No.
No, there is more cheaper. Yeah, really?
Yeah.
How much cheaper is it? Like half?
Well, yeah, less than half.
Really?
Like 1 stick here is 300 euros.
Yeah.
So that's about almost $400.
Yeah.
1 stick there is $125.
Wow.
And if you order them like online and you order more than 1, like say you get 3, they're $100. So.
Wow. But it's true that in Canada, it's like hockey is the first sport.
Hockey in Canada is like football in Spain.
That's football.
Like, it's, yeah, I mean,
it's like
it's
here when you say we are going to see Real Madrid with Barca, you see I don't know the NHL is the and you see I don't know Canada with I don't know.
It's on TV every day.
Every day.
Every night, like because they here you play football like 2 nights a week maybe. There, like in Canada, you'll have the national sports networks. And so you'll have Montreal playing on Monday, Toronto on Tuesday, Vancouver and Edmonton on Wednesday, Montreal, Ottawa, Vancouver on Thursday, and then you have like every day. And then when you watch like the Sports Center TV shows, like ESPN and stuff like that, it's the first 17 minutes is all hockey. Every team, injuries, who they play next, how many points each guy had, and then the next 13 minutes is basketball, football, baseball, soccer, tennis,
and that's it.
And that's it. Like, so the first 60% of the show is all hockey.
Wow. I think that is the reason that there is like more strict than here, because here hockey is no one knows what is happening, because I don't know if here the people watch or not watch, because here is just football, everything is football, no hockey.
Basketball is picking up.
And if we see something about hockey, it's just when they punch. In the TV. I'm serious. It's just when they punch, and it's like, okay, that is no hockey. That is just a fight.
No, but that has a very important part of the game. Yeah. Because it keeps the game honest. The game is so fast and physical that if you're scoring 100 points a year and you're the best player on the other team, why don't I just go up to you and break my stick over your face? Like, you can't play anymore, but my team will probably win that. Wow. And then I just go and sit in the penalty box, or I get kicked out of the game. That it keeps that aspect from going on. Like, you have to be held accountable for your actions. So if you throw a dirty hit, or if you do a dirty play, that's justice. So it has a purpose in the game. That's why in the North American game, there's a fight in every game. maybe as many as 7 or 8, because it's just, you know, it gets so physical and there's so many emotions involved, and it's like, if your team isn't playing well,
yeah,
it's a way to get the fans back into, like, say you're losing 3-0.
Yeah.
And somebody gets into a fight, the crowd gets going, and guys are, you know, it's a wake up call, and guys will start to pay attention on it.
Yeah, but we don't know that things here.
I know.
Because
I found that out the hard way.
I never know that this is like you do because of a reason.
Yeah, like because your face is not protected.
No.
Like, let's say a guy gets his stick up and cuts you. Like, I got lots of them.
Wow. You have fun. Wow. They give to you there.
This tooth isn't real. Right now, back here. Got one here. This one.
And this because they give to you like with
And then so when something like that happens, even though it's accidental, it's like your own justice to it. Like, so he hit you in the face and then you hit him in the face.
Yeah.
And like it makes you feel better.
And then everyone go to help you. But like the other thing, the same.
And then you sit in the penalty box for 5 minutes and then you come back out. You can fight in North America 3 times.
In all the league?
No, in each game.
In each game?
Like one player, like I could fight 3 times before they kick me out. Here, you fight one time and you're kicked out for 3 games.
3 games, yeah. That is really, different. Yeah.
But the other thing is, it's like there's like a code, like an unwritten rule to it that big players fight big players. Small people fight small people. Like you fight people that are your own size or bigger than you. You don't fight smaller people.
No.
Like
you are all the same. No?
Like if I'm my size, I'm only fighting guys around my size or bigger. Unless a guy smaller than me does something like silly or he wants to fight me. Then like you don't pick on the small people. Like a guy my size, like I don't go after like somebody like say Pablo's size. It's not fair.
No.
And it's like an unwritten rule, like a code that you don't do it.
It's like a respect, no?
Yeah,
like
it's a mutual respect for your opponents and for your the other players.
And why did you start in playing hockey? When? Well, how old you was? 3 years old. Wow. And why? Your family?
My dad. In Canada, everybody plays hockey. Like, I only have maybe 10 friends that don't play. Like everybody plays. Like when you're a little kid, everybody plays, and then kids slowly stop playing. Like, maybe a kid gets hurt or he's not good or whatever, and they stop playing. But then like every year that you get older, everybody gets better and better and better. But we have almost I think we have 700,000 kids that play hockey in Canada. So there's so many different age groups. Like I was saying to some of the parents the other day with the little kids, like I feel bad because some kids are here and some kids are here and some kids are here. But the levels in Canada would be, and in America would be, okay, there's enough kids playing that we can have 10 teams here, 10 teams here, and 10 teams here. And then as the kids get better, maybe their skills improve, maybe they move up, maybe some move down, and then it helps the game, like having that many people. Like here you don't have, like we have leagues, like in San Sebastian, for example, like where my hometown is, we have leagues. So you play against all the teams in your league, and then you do trips. Like, so imagine you had 7 or 8 teams for every age category here. Mm-hmm. They would play against each other, and then for fun, you would take a team trip to play in a tournament in France, in Germany, in Madrid, and then that you play your 4 tournaments out of town, and then you play your league games. So in the season, you're playing 70 games. And that's when you're like 10, 11 years old. So to come here and play 15 games is like...
It's not real.
Yeah, it's like...
I think, I always say that, I think because here the people don't know that you can play hockey. No one knows, because everything that you can see or watch in the TV is just football. Then
basketball,
and tennis.
And then those like racket sports with and a handball.
But you know that exists because you watch in the television. If you don't know, for example, if I don't know that here we have a team that is called cheerleading, you can't say I want to go to play hockey because you don't know. You understand? No one knows that there is a team.
It gets complicated because of how expensive it is.
Yeah.
Like it's so expensive to start and then to like keep with it. Like my family didn't have a lot of money. Like we were regular people, I guess, and to play hockey for a year was $300, and then your equipment and stuff. Like, but when you were a kid, like I would wear a pair of skates one year, and then when I outgrew them, my brother would wear them the next year, and then like 2 years later, my sister would wear them.
Sister?
She plays hockey too.
Wow.
And then it's like, if I had like, once I outgrew something, like, and my grandparents were like, they were great because they would always, every year we'd always get new skates, or we'd get new gloves, or we'd get something from them for our like Christmas and for our birthday. And like, but here it's like, it's so expensive, and in the States it's so expensive too. Like it's like $10,000 a year to play in America for a good team. So now if you have 3 kids, that's $30,000 a year for your kid to play hockey.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Yeah, it's.
And if someone say to you, you will repeat the experience here, or no? You will come back, or no?
I don't know. I'm getting old.
Yeah, but for example, I don't know, maybe to train people or.
I've been thinking about it. Like, for me, as long as if I could continue to play and make money, like make good money, like I would go to France or to Germany or wherever, as long as like I could make money playing. And like, the other thing is like, you want to play in front of people. So you want fans there. You want like the whole place to be sold out and loud and like the horns going and like people waving the flags. Like if you ever watch the games in like Germany and France, even it's like craziness there. It's like it's fun. But like as a player, like you get excited for that.
Yeah. That here you can see that no one.
Here people come and they smoke weed in the crowd, and you can smell it on the ice. And when Adam was here, like he would skate up to me and be like, "Somebody's smoking weed in the rink," and I feel like I know. It's crazy.
Wow. And if from your experience in Spain, what will you be taking back with you to Canada? Not just hockey, everything.
Well, just like the whole experience. Like there's, the food is different, the people are different, like the whole Spanish lifestyle is different. It's like everything closes for 2 hours in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So that people can go and do whatever, make food and go grocery shopping and do whatever they have to do. It's like that doesn't exist back then. To me, I find it frustrating, but to you, like that's life.
Yeah, but it's because we are used to do that.
And then like, it's just the whole experience. Like Europe is so much different than over there. Like, and by coming here, I learned so much about just the culture and the history and like the transportation, like how easy it is to get and affordable to get from like country to country. And then like, the language is...
The language?
I'm not good at it, but like, it's interesting.
But you learn? I don't know.
I learned enough where I can get by.
Okay, you can like take a ticket? Yeah, ask for a ticket for a bus?
I just say, dos por favor.
Dos por favor.
And then, cuánto dinero? Yeah, that's...
That is good, it's not bad. And what is this? What skills do you need to play hockey?
It's not something that you could just pick up. Like you couldn't be like, I want to go play hockey and then step on the ice and play. Like if I wanted to learn how to play basketball, I mean I already know how to run. So once I learn how to dribble and shoot, like I'm fine. But hockey is like, first you have to learn how to skate.
Yeah.
And that's a whole issue that is very complicated for people. And then like the second is, now I have to learn how to stick handle and shoot while skating. And then the third one is, now I need to like avoid people trying to hit me while I stick handle, shoot, and skate. And it's just, I think it just takes the muscles and stuff that it takes years to master it. Like to get
and it's not difficult to do all of the things in your brain.
No, because like your development process as a kid in Canada is much different than it is here. But you start off skating at a very young age. You know, usually it's your dad is holding your hand and like pushing you, or you push a chair. Like you'll bring a chair like this out on it and just push it.
Yeah.
And then once you get good at skating, then they put a stick in your hands. And then but you've already been stick handling and playing with it in the living room for however many years. So you understand how to do it, but then on ice it's different.
Yeah.
Because you're engaging your whole core into it. And then from there, like you each step has like, you skate for a few years, then you learn how to play hockey for a few years, then the hitting comes in. So you can't hit people until you're like 11 or 12 years old. Oh. So you've already been playing for like 6-7 years before you have to start to. Then
it's really difficult if like children that is 15 years old wants to play. It's really difficult.
Yeah. It's pretty uncommon. Like everybody knows how to skate, but
yeah,
like you'll get kids that'll be 13, 14 that'll be like, you know, I want to play.
Yeah.
And then they'll come out and it just basically comes down to how hard you want to work at it. Like in Canada and in America, they have personal trainers and strength and conditioning coaches that work with you. So everything you do is done with like weights, with balance balls, and like they have routines that you do. Like you might be on the ice 5 days a week, but then you're doing off ice stuff 3 or 4 days a week. So like if you have practice at 5, maybe you're meeting at the rink at 4, and you're going running, and you're doing stairs, and you're doing wall sits and squats and push-ups and stuff, and then you're going on the ice to practice.
Wow, so it's not just play.
No.
Okay, no, it's more. You have
to
train.
I'm in the gym just about every day.
Wow.
And like when I was in college, you were in the gym every single day, and they had massage therapists, they had like equipment, like hot tubs, like cold tubs, like it's like they take care of you fully. Like you get treated how you would get treated here if you played football.
Wow.
Like chiropractors, massage therapists, doctors, dentists, they're all part of like the team. And then they just make sure everything is good. Like if you need a surgery done, like they're doing checkups, you have to pass physicals every year before you play. And they take blood and they test your blood, make sure that nothing's wrong, and then they check your heart and they check like your
and that every day, so every year.
Every year in September.
Signs when you are 10, 12?
No, it happens as you get older.
Older.
So we're usually around 15. 15 it starts. For me, it was 17 because I didn't play hockey in high school.
Why do you think that here the level of hockey is less? Why? What is wrong?
Well, the training is wrong. Like there's a lot of things that are wrong with it. The practice, because there's not enough kids playing.
Yeah.
They're not like, usually like you have so many kids competing against one another to be better that, you know, you're always trying to get that edge, like whether it be running in the summer, riding a bike all summer, whatever it is to get better. Like if every other kid is doing something to get better. But here it's like, it's almost like a activity, like a recreational, like something that's just fun. Like,
yeah, it's
all the guys that we play with, like it seems like they're all friends and like,
yeah.
you know, they don't want to necessarily like get better. They're just happy having like their friends around to play a sport kind of thing. But where I live, you use like, everybody has a cousin or a relative or a friend who left home at 15 or 16 to play. And then everybody knows somebody that plays in the NHL and makes millions of dollars. So it's like you see that and you're like, wow, like I want to make $1 million. I want to drive an Escalade. I want to have 2 houses. I want to have all this. And it's like motivation to get better. Whereas like the kids here, they don't see that. They don't, like, if you're a really good player, you never go anywhere with it. You just kind of stay. Whereas like when you're good, they start finding you and they start contacting you and telling you that you could play here, you could play there, we'll pay you this much money, or we'll give you this, we'll give you that. And then they're competing for your services. And then when you get to a certain age, then they're like, all right, we're gonna give you a car and we're gonna give you $5,000 a month to play. And then you're like, no thanks. And then the next team's like, we'll give you 6,000 and we'll give you flights and we'll give you, you know, you will get your wife or girlfriend a job and we'll give you a car. And then it's just like you start getting rewarded for it. And then like, it's like a bidding war, like when teams are trying to get players for soccer, like Real Madrid wants Kaká to come here, so they have to pay for him to come. Like it's like that, but it's like that when you turn 16 years old. So at 16, you play junior hockey and you're somebody's property, and they trade you and they pay you and they give you housing and food and all that stuff. And it's
when
like
you are 16.
16, and usually you leave home, like you move out and you go to a new school, and if you don't play well,
that's finished.
See you later. So it's like you get that hunger.
It's like obligation. It's like a real job.
Well, it's not really. You play hockey.
Yeah, but it's like
it's competitive.
If you work good, you get paid. If you don't work, you are finished.
Yeah, except for you're 16 years old, and it's just different. Like when you're 16 and good, everything's free. Your car is free. Your gas is free. Your housing is free. Your meals are free. All your hockey equipment is paid for. Flights for your family to come visit, paid for. Everything's covered. When you're 16, if you're good. Plus they pay you. And then, you know, if you're really good at 17 and 18, then the NHL starts calling. And then you're drafted to the NHL. And it's just, and then that's when you start getting into the millions of dollars. So you'll see all these guys that are like for me back home, there's a lot of NHL players from my hometown. Like how Zabi Alonso is from San Sebastian, and everybody, like, they know him.
Yeah.
For us, like, I skate with all those guys in the summertime when I go home. And like if I'll see them all out at the bar. There's still about 10 or 12 of them. and you'll see them out at the bar, at the restaurant, and like they're just, you see like the $100,000 cars, and you see like the $20,000 watches, and you see all like the expensive stuff, and you're just like, oh, I want to be that, I want that, like, and then that's your motivation to get better.
Wow. It's really different, very, very different from here.
Very, very different.
And do you think that here, the players, they can go to USA or Canada and play, or it's really, really difficult because the level they are very different?
I think there's players that could do it. I think Ignacio could do it, but he's the best one here for his age.
Yeah.
And I think that if he went there, he wouldn't be.
He wouldn't be?
No. But I think if he practiced and played at that level for a year or two, he could be one of the best. But I don't know if he could handle how physical it is. Like
because it's really, really like every day. No?
Every day, like yeah. Every day you're out there, but and like I don't think he could mentally handle not being the best. Like
yeah, because he is.
I think that would be his hardest challenge. That and the hitting. Like here he can skate around everybody and then put it between his legs and move around. But there, when you do that, somebody hits you harder than you could ever be hit because you're looking down. But here, nobody hits you. So like when he goes like this to like put it between his legs, there's somebody hitting him.
Oh.
And like there might be more than one guy hitting him. Like it's such a grind. I think I would love to see Ignacio, Inigo, and Jorge. I think that they could all go and do well if they could handle the transition. And I think of all the guys that we play with that could have played in North America, I think Chechu has all the skills. I just don't think he has the work ethic. Like it's a different game. Over there, everybody skates as hard as they can for 60 minutes. There's no standing around. Like you don't make a pass and then watch it and watch everybody else do stuff. Like so here guys make that pass and then they stand there and they're like and over there, like when you make that pass, you keep going because you're getting that pass back. And I don't know, like I think that all of them would struggle just with the transition. That's it.
Yeah, because it's very different from here.
Yeah, I think Chechu's fast enough to play there. I think he shoots hard enough. His hands are good enough. But it's just that showing up every single day and working as hard as you can. I don't know if he could handle that. But
it's really hard.
Yeah. Once you hit 20 years old, there's not really anywhere to play in Canada other than like university or like in the NHL. So like once you hit 20, you gotta stop playing. And then that's why like what I told you earlier was that the kids, as you get older, the skill level gets better and better. Like once you hit 16, like you can play junior B hockey if you're good, but most kids at 17, they're kind of done. And if you're really good at 16, 17, you play junior A hockey or major junior hockey, and then around 18 to 20 is college hockey. So if you're not good enough to play at that level at 18 to 20, then you don't play anymore.
You don't play anymore?
No, you play like men's league.
Yeah, but not like professional.
Not competitive at all. Like some of the men's leagues are competitive, but it's just like, I mean, you sit in the locker room and drink beers like before the game.
Yeah.
It's like for fun.
Yeah.
It's just to stay active and stay physical. But.
And to finish, what from here, like what is the best thing that you see? The best thing that the team to Urban have?
the best.
The best thing, I don't know. For example, you say that the trainer is no. What did you say? Can't remember. Like, for example, you say that here you need more time, more hours training. That this is not good. What it will be the good thing, or there is nothing good? You understand?
Yeah, I understand that. It's complicated to answer that question because everything is so different between like here and there. Like there you're treated almost like royalty. So
here,
it's like,
here you see that it's more fun, no?
yeah.
It's more like I'm going to do some exercise and I like doing hockey.
And I like hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, with my friends and I laugh and no, it's more like that.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a lot like I guess the closeness of the team. Like everybody is friends. Like we went to Victoria and like there's like 9 guys that went. Like we went for the night and then like when we were in Barcelona, we went out one night and there was probably 14 or 15 of us out. Like we all went out together, and like everybody likes to hang out together. Everybody likes to have fun. Like usually when you play, like you're a team and you do anything for those guys on that team, but you also like kind of hate those guys as well because they're trying to take your ice time away. They're trying to take like your job away. So like you have like a lot of times like in North America there's fights in practice because there's just like there's so much emotion into it.
Yeah.
But here it's so much different.
Then we can say that to came here for you was something like really easy. No, like because the level is less than for you to play.
Well, I think that every team has good players on it. Like Haka and Madrid. Like every team has like, some good players on it, but it is outside of that first, second line.